The two main final bosses of Cuphead. Okay, the final bosses. We have the Devil and Chef Saltbaker. Both of them being hard, but one is definitely harder than the other. So today I'll be seeing which boss is better and just overall more fun. And obviously this is my opinion, so yeah, let's get into the ranking. There's gonna be some categories. First off, we're gonna have the animation and the art, because that's kind of a big part of Cuphead. I don't know, like I think just the biggest or the second biggest, I don't know. The music, that's really important in my book because I'm a music addict. And number 3, the difficulty, because I feel like that's pretty important, right? Although this will be going off of expert for difficulty because, I mean, yeah, come on. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. The Devil. So first let's rate him on the animation and the art style. For the art, I'd say that the background is pretty good and the Devil's animations. I mean, they're so fluid, I don't know, I just really do like them. But I think they do make it better in the second phase. I don't know, I think it's just better in my opinion. I don't know, I feel like it's, in my opinion, just a tad bit better, I don't know. Like, the art is better, like, I don't know, especially when he's transforming into, his next phase. Like, I don't know, I just really like that, I really do, especially if he's not doing his axe attack. Then it's just hella fluid, like, I love it. Oh yeah, and the poker chips falling, beautiful. Henchman, beautiful. So, yeah, for that, I'll probably give it a 9 out of 10. If the first phase was just a tad bit better, I'm not saying that's bad, but it was a tad bit better, then I would rate it definitely probably a 10 out of 10 for this one. The music. I already said that I'm a huge music guy, so for me this will probably be the most important part of the video, like for the ranking at least, because I just love music so much, like, I don't know. So for the first phase we have, so this one is Admission to Prison. And I don't know, I mean, it's good, but I wouldn't say it's memorable enough, because it has to be memorable. So for the first phase, I'm sorry, but this is a 5 out of 10. Also, I barely remember it, like, I don't know, I mean, it's good for Cuphead, like, it's Cuphead, but I don't know, I feel like it isn't memorable enough. However, the second phase is one hell of a time. I'm just gonna let you guys listen to it. Now, if someone tells you this song is not memorable and is the worst song in the game, unfriend them, like, just don't be friends with them anymore, because that opinion is actually wrong. This is in the top 5 best songs. Heck, it's probably my 3rd favorite, maybe 4th, 5th, but it's definitely in my top 5 favorites because of how memorable it is, and I just love it so freaking much, dude. I genuinely love this song. It's such a good final song, except for the first phase. The first phase, I think, just sucks. So yeah, let's just move on to the next one. Next up, difficulty. On regular, I beat him in 20 minutes for my first go. How about talking about expert? Not regular. So expert, yeah, I say challenging. Pretty challenging, honestly. But challenging in a fun way, but we'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that. We will definitely get to that. I'd say it's good. But I feel like the first phase is the trickiest. Once you get after that part, it kinda like slows down in the tempo. Like, yes, it's still challenging, but it's less challenging. And I think that's what kinda downgraded it from expert to, from regular to expert. It just, I don't know, it isn't challenging enough. Like, I don't know, maybe at 2 axes, like 2 poker chips full. I don't know, I feel like that's something that they would have done for expert. But yet again, we'll get to that. It's not hard enough, in my opinion. Yes, it's hard, but not the hardest fight in the game on expert. And I don't know if I rate it one hell of a time, but if anything, it's a 10 out of 10. Anyway, the difficulty I'd say is a 8. It's an 8. Yeah, okay. So, the final score is 8 out of 10. Seth Saltbaker. To be honest, I don't know how the hell I beat him on expert the second time. But we will get to that. I just want to get straight into it because I do not want to wait for this beauty hell nightmare thing, whatever it is. The art, it's fluid. The animation, it's fluid and beautiful. And it's so morbid, I love it. I don't know, I feel like the first phase is hard. Once you get after that, and maybe the second phase, it's doable. But we'll get to that. Oh my god, I really want to talk about the difficulty, huh? Well, it's good. It's good. The animation is actually beautiful. They mastered. I don't know who they hired to make this animation, but it's so beautiful. I was like, what's the flip? What the? Yeah, swear word. The F swear word is going on here. The first time I played it on Xbox. What the? If you saw I beat the DLC video, which nobody did, because I guess YouTube didn't recommend it enough. You will know that I struggled on this boy for like a week or 3 days. I don't know. He was hard, harder than like let's see here. Esther Winchester on expert, Wartimer Freeze on expert, oh yeah, did I mention that he's harder than Dr. Khan, expert, and Calamaria? Oh wait, I didn't, because it's the DLC, and the DLC is harder for no reason. Oh wait, I meant to talk about the art. It's good, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. I mean, look, look at the back. I mean, what? Look at Soul Baker. His glass is it's dead. It's his blood dancing. That is so morbid. That is so cruel. But it's so beautiful. And you're basically platforming on his skin. Like, the art in this is beautiful. The pillars are beautiful. The heart is good looking. Wait, how would that work? It's a heart. I don't know. The animation, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. The animation, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Let's go on to the next one. I mean, the music is literally one of the best in the game. One of the best video game musics ever. Especially in my top 6, because I'd say it's my 6th favorite in the entire game. But why is it not in the top 5? Well, it's because of the first phrase. I don't know. I don't remember it. Hold on, let me just listen to it. Okay, it's pretty good, but I don't know. It definitely is an evil kind of music. I can definitely hear that, like, villain. Like, I'd say this is actually the, for like final boss, this is probably the best music, because that one is like, yo, we're fighting a funky devil. Tarai, eep, eep, eep. Okay, no copyright music, let's go. But what I'm saying here is that the music is really, really good. And it fits perfectly. I don't know why. But oh my, yes. But why am I giving it a 10 out of 10? It's not in the top 5. It's because every other phase for this music, I don't know, it's just too good and I can't concentrate, and most of the time I die to that. But I can beat him on regular like most of the time, but not on expert. I think it's because of the gameplay, which we'll get to in a second, and because of the music. Because the music is just so good with the phases. Literally. I feel like that's one of the only reasons why only. But why did a top 10? Oh my. Do you guys remember the first time, or actually the part where you're gonna knock out on Saltbaker for the first time ever. Remember that music, that feeling. Yeah, the music, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 because of the last phase. I'm not even gonna talk for the last phase. Yes, I'm gonna talk now because it's the third phase, but the last phase is the most memorable phase of any phase in any game ever created. Just listen. But why I like it is because at the beginning it's like, hey look, you're here, you're at the final phase. You can do this. It's like final stretch music. It's like, for me, like music language, it's like you're on the final stretch. You can do this. We believe in you. Like the music is believing in you. Everything leading up to you in this moment, it's believing in you that you can do this and you win. So yeah, the music, 10 out of 10. Finally, we get to the biggest flaw, but it's a good flaw in the expert version of this fight. And if you played on expert, you know damn well what I'm about to say. You hear that? That is the sound of concentration at gaming. Basically, there's too much on screen. But I feel like that's what's good about it. I mean, regular, it's so easy. Like I said, I beat it really easy on regular. Like after playing it on regular so many times. Because it's easy on regular. But expert is like, hey, the devil in expert isn't hard, you know? Oh, really? Did you make Saltbaker hard? No, let's just add like 20 times the amount of stuff that is going on screen. And honestly, I'd say that the easiest phase is the hardest. It's one of the hardest now. In the entire game? Why? I don't get it. But the second phase and the first phase are probably the hardest. Second phase is because it keeps the two flames from the first phase in the freaking second phase. Who thought this was a good idea? I wanted to go to therapy because of the flames. My throat just hurt because I'm screaming too hard. Basically, it's chaotic. If one word could summarize Seth Saltbaker on expert, that word would be chaotic. Because it is! It is! It actually is! It is chaotic, and I kind of... Like, heck, I'd even say the third phase is really easy. But it's hard for one major reason. Phase 1 and 2. Also the last phase. And because I feel like it's kind of psychology there. Listen what I'm about to say here, because I'd say that it's, you know, how do you say it? Kinda true? Basically, first phase is hard. So if you get with 4 or 3 HP to the second phase, you're like, yes, I'm so freaking good. I made it this far already. Because, you know, there's so much crap on screen that you're like, oh my god, fine. Second phase is hard, but less hard. And so you're like stressed because of the flames, really. And also, there's another key factor, like phase 2 is hard for probably no reason. And that's because of the Howling Aces. Pineapple Mint. Wow. But yeah, basically, it's actually pretty easy. What they do is use your own brain to make you think that, oh my god, I somehow did this. But really, the third phase is what really gets me, because I'm like, oh my god, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, my heart is beating, my hands are sweaty. So, yeah, this is gonna be hard, I know. But really, it's easy. It's hard because they're using you against you. Because it's leading up to this big final moment, which makes it so perfect, so that you're like, your heart is beating, you're like, oh my god, please, please, I've been working so hard for this. And it's really so chaotic that you're like, oh my god, will I do this? I don't think I can do this anymore. You're at 1 HP, you're just parkouring really with the chaser. Like, you're like, oh my god, please, Patty, I need the sealed power. Oh my god, I can do this. Oh my god. Oh my god, come on. Please. He has to be. Let's go! That's basically what you're saying in your own head. Maybe even live. So yeah, that's it, right? Well, I want to just make a separate video. Assault Baker ranking him because it's too good. Gameplay, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. On regular, probably 5. It's too easy. I'm not doing it. So yeah, oh my god, this is the longest segment in the video. Because it's that good. Yeah, you can tell that I'm probably just going to make an entire video on Assault Baker. Wait, I already said that. Oops. Anyways, the final score for how much I rate Assault Baker is 10 out of 10. So, Assault Baker wins. Yay, woohoo. Yeah. So yeah, like I just said, it's a 10 out of 10, so Assault Baker wins. Also, I'm just gonna make a separate video on him, like, the secrets of Assault Baker, story, and other stuff. So, yeah. Well, yeah, before I go, if you didn't realize, I actually made this video in, like, an hour, because I wanted to make a video for the 13th of Friday, you know, horror day and stuff, because villains, they're horror, right? Like Michael Myers, Jason the Killer, I'm not gonna say anymore, but, you know, Joe Biden, that's a joke, please don't sue me, because I don't even live in America, but, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I hope you guys, yeah, okay, bye, I don't know what to say.